I'm on scene of the Little Valley fire burning in Washoe Valley, and if you can see through all the rain and smoke behind me, flames continue to burn in the distance hours after this fire sparked early this morning. An estimated 1,000 firefighters from across Nevada as well as California are on scene tonight, and a total 135 engines and 19 crews are actively fighting this fire. The fire burned 2,291 acres, 23 homes, and 17 outbuildings burned. Dwayne Stadley is one of those homeowners, and he brought us up to his property to show us what's left of his custom house. And sadly, it isn't much.
Get the dog and get dressed, and we were out of here. And we didn't take anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And he says they barely made it out alive.
When we got down onto Franktown Road, somebody banged on my window and said, "Your back of your truck's on fire." The night of the fire, I found myself at Walmart at 10 o'clock going, "God, I don't have toothpaste. Oh, I don't have socks. Oh, I don't even have a comb to comb my hair."
Meanwhile, many residents who lost their homes are anxiously awaiting the cause of this fire so they can begin to take action and hopefully be reimbursed for everything they lost. Do you believe that a prescribed burn caused the Little Valley fire?
I don't believe, I know it did. I know it did.
Dozens of people who lost their homes have been waiting for this news for nearly 2 weeks now, so here it is. A statement released by the NDF says the Little Valley fire was caused by an escape from the Little Valley prescribed fire conducted by the Nevada Division of Forestry on October 3rd through the 7th, 2016. I've actually called the Nevada Division of Forestry nearly every day since we started covering the Little Valley fire about 2 weeks ago, and nearly every day I'm told no one is willing to go on camera.
Haven't heard a word, haven't heard anything.
No, I haven't. They're very closed-mouthed.
Many of the people who lost their homes are at a standstill right now when it comes to being reimbursed for their damages because they still have not heard from the Nevada Division of Forestry.
Who's gonna pay for all the damages?
News 4 has obtained the first 911 calls that happened on the morning of the Little Valley fire.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Yes, please. I just wanted to let you know that there's smoke where the control burn had been.
Yeah, it looks like the fire department already said it looks like the smoke from the controlled burn they were doing out there.
No, I'm seeing almost flames. It's all orange over there. I hope there's somebody over with it.
Chief Moore says no one from the NDF was on scene when his crews arrived.
When we got on the scene, there were no crews at the burn area. We were the first crew to arrive, so we didn't find anybody else while we were there.
NDF left that fire area unattended.
If they would have just had people watching the fire, we wouldn't be dealing with this today.
My anger, I'm holding it back, but this didn't have to happen. Just didn't have to happen.
Some homeowners have been waiting to talk with the Nevada Division of Forestry for months, but many say they haven't heard back, and now they have no choice but to sue.
They've fessed up to it. Now they have to ante up.
The Attorney General's office fired back on Monday with a motion to dismiss.
They're hiding behind this immunity to try to exonerate themselves and so they're not liable for anything.
The governor's trying to squash our lawsuits and the state won't get their heads out of the mud and deal with us.
Dramatically changes the neighborhood many Washoe Valley residents have called home for decades.
It is devastating. The word devastating in capital letters.
I've got all this land here with hundreds and hundreds of beautiful trees that are just burned out.
It looks like an atom bomb went off. All that you see are just black sticks coming out of the air.
Just this big brown black place now.
I I don't even know if I'll rebuild. The aesthetic value is just not there. The beauty, the wind going through the trees and the smell, and when it rains a little bit, it was just beautiful. That's gone.
Many of his neighbors have decided to leave their burned properties behind.
The lot above me here, he sold his property.
Dwayne is one of only a handful of people who have decided to stay and rebuild.
Can't bring the fire, take it away, or, you know, the things I can learn from, I will. The rest I just keep going.
Nearly 10 months after the Little Valley fire sparked, people who lost their homes had their case heard before a district judge for the first time today.
When you make decisions that cause the destruction of private property and you're the government, you should pay for that. That's our case.
And I think this has been the hardest part of our 47 years of marriage. It's starting from scratch.
The NDF was way out of line, taking all of the chances with us that they did, and they failed us.